Hello everyone. Here is Chapter 6 as we work our way to a listing of 40 classic science fiction films. I hope you enjoy these 4 selections which represent some of the best and most influential movies of the modern era. Of course, you should like and subscribe, but most importantly, please leave a comment. I will respond to all compliments and criticisms. With that said, please enjoy. The development of sci-fi cinema owes one of its greatest debts to Stanley Kubrick and his 1968 production of 2001: A Space Odyssey. It is the single most influential science fiction film of the modern era, followed closely a decade later by Star Wars. What makes 2001 stand out above that landmark film is its powerful effect on filmmaking in general, not just on a specific subgenre like space opera. Star Wars was produced as a higher budgeted and more seriously scripted recreation of serials like Flash Gordon or Buck Rogers. But Kubrick's film not only set standards for high production values, but looked forward to a future of advanced filmmaking technology rather than backward with sentimental nostalgia for the past.
Have you recently had a close encounter? A close encounter with something very unusual? Who are you people?
EWA 517, do you want to report a UFO? Over. Negative.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind pulls off an interesting trick of combining the official viewpoint of scientific and governmental concerns about the problem of first contact with its effect on an everyday, ordinary civilian. As is most often the case, such monumental events are seen from the position of those dealing directly with the related official responses, everything from military response to the semi-secret dealings of government agencies. This film is about the mystery and wonder experienced by an ordinary man who navigates the official obstacle course to eventually make direct contact with an alien species. Leave it to Spielberg to combine technology with pop mythology and end up with a classic quest tale involving mashed potatoes.
Somewhere in space, this may all be happening right now. 20th Century Fox and George Lucas, the man who brought you American Graffiti, now bring you an adventure unlike anything on your planet. Star Wars.
Here they come. Coming in too fast!
The story of a boy, a girl, and a universe. It's a big, sprawling space saga of rebellion and romance. It's a spectacle, light years ahead of its time.
I am C-3PO, human cyborg relations, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2.
Hello.
It's an epic of heroes.
Good luck.
And villains. And aliens from 1,000 worlds. Star Wars, 1 billion years in the making, and it's coming to your galaxy this summer.
The mega popularity and overwhelming success of Star Wars turned what was a glossy, well-produced space opera into an unending stream of knockoffs and spin-offs. Even though the second production in the series, The Empire Strikes Back, is a better film, this first installment easily qualifies for a unique place in the exclusive category of watershed events. The first shot, after the scrolling text has receded, is of a galactic star cruiser pursuing a much smaller ship. The massive dynamics of this craft passing directly overhead drew oohs and ahs from the theatrical audience I saw it with on the first day of its release. Everyone knew they were seeing something game-changing.
И вот произошло великое землетрясение, и солнце стало мрачно, как власеница, и луна сделалась, как кровь, и звезды небесные пали на землю, как смоковница, потрясаемая сильным ветром, роняет незрелые смоквы свои. И небо скрылось, свившись, как свиток, и всякая гора и остров двинулись с мест своих. И цари земные, и вельможи, и богатые, и тысяченачальники, и сильные, и всякие свободные скрылись в пещеры и в ущелье гор, и говорят горам и камням: «Падите на нас».
Andrei Tarkovsky's Stalker is based on a Russian science fiction novel by the Strugatsky brothers called Roadside Picnic. It tells the tale of a mysterious and restricted area known as the Zone, which can only be safely traversed by underground characters known as stalkers. Two men enlist the help of such a guide to enter this forbidden area in search of a legendary room where those who enter are granted their most deeply held desire. The Zone is full of misdirection and danger. This slow-paced film is a marvel of startling imagery and philosophical concerns. It's not something for all audiences, but it is a thoughtful and beautiful expression from one of the world's great filmmakers. I hoped you liked that sampling and were possibly inspired to either rewatch a favorite or try one you haven't seen before. Stalker's the outlier here and is normally not included in most best of lists. I encourage you to watch it, but be prepared for the slow pacing. It's better if you can just adjust to the rhythm of the piece early on and thus avoid possible tedium. Believe me, it's worth the effort. Thanks, and I'll see you next week.